Humanity is entering its fourth industrial revolution. In a series of films, we investigate 5 new technologies that will transform society, leading us into the post-human era.
We start with the need for a new technology, a solution to a rising problem. Now, we had elite fighters losing limbs on the front lines at astounding rates. That's how Project Nodens came to life. We needed to develop a new technology that eradicated an individual's disability, make them more than human. And let me tell you, these are not the crude prosthetics of yesteryear. Now, we're 10 years on. We've reached advances no one could imagine.
Project Nodens started with targeted muscle reinnervation, rebuilding the nerves from the arms and placing them into the chest. We created arms that attached the patient's internal skeleton, then added an exoskeleton for strength, and it made our patients much stronger than the average human. To create next-level technology, we had to go deeper. Brain signals now control the limb. Advanced neural wiring made it all possible.
With an arm like this, you never tire. Only your real body does. It keeps you sharp at all times.
Do you think the military need to apply limits to this new technology?
Limits? We've entered a new era of warfare. There's no going back.
I was an elite soldier. SEAL Team 3, 2 tours in Levant. And that second tour, some crazy shit happened. 1 minute I'm a perfect killing machine, and then I'm f***ing crippled.
I think it's ironic that a disabled person can now have an edge over someone that's fully abled. I mean, we have a chance here to fully eradicate disability forever.
Humanity seems to be speeding up its own evolution, but at what cost?
Soon after I signed up for Project Nodens, I became their first lab rat. Anything to get my life back.
Can you tell us more about Operation Gauntlet?
There were some glitches earlier in the project, as with any new technology, but we've ironed those out.
Gauntlet. The first op using post-human soldiers. And that got me back into the fight. I felt superhuman that night. Until, I lost control.
That is not how it went down. The case was settled. We discharged all involved. We have no problems now.
Did you feel any other disturbances post-operation?
Sometimes I black out. No way to recall the memories. I just get recurring dream where I'm observing myself from the outside. No control over my body.
Military-grade technology like this coming home from the battlefield. Shouldn't the public be concerned?
I'm more concerned about veterans being treated with contempt. To us, they're heroes, pioneers in new warfare.
There's no support system. I've just been left to get by on my own. But this arm is a gift.
Soldier X informs us of an illegal fight he's preparing for in 2 days' time. We're soon granted access to the front line of a new sport that's forming.
So what do you think of this new technology, bionic technology, this bionic fighter?
I admit, I laughed when I first met him. The cripple. And then I saw the arm. And I knew I had something that can change everything. You know? There's a hunger in these streets for blood. I just help keep it contained. As a businessman, I saw a hole in the market. A new blood sport is emerging.
What do you think of athletes using this technology to enhance themselves?
This has always been with us. It's our human nature. We're human after all. We want perfection.
Do these discharged soldiers
5 have already been discharged with no problems. 6 months in society.
Can you disclose anything about criminal behavior of ex-soldiers?
No comment.
Actually, last night we had a 1024 assault on the 33rd Street subway station.
The military's got to give us a way to track these discharged soldiers. I mean, some way to a database or a registry.
It's ridiculous how these guys are out here in the streets, these trained assassins, basically these machines.
especially with the PTSD.
With public safety, we have no way of tracking these guys down.
This psycho could be out on the subway right now doing the same thing.
These limbs are 5 times human strength. Does this ability pose a threat to the public at large?
Look, I understand these concerns, but we're not just rebuilding limbs here. We're rebuilding new lives. I mean, a gente segue código de moral e ética. There's ethics behind these projects. Trust me, there's no need for public concern.
What are the chances of criminals obtaining and enhancing these limbs for illicit advantages?
That's not possible with this technology. It's just too advanced. Chama segurança, por favor. I'm done here. Thank you.
Soldiers still possess...
No, I'm not here to talk about this. We can't simply take limbs away from good soldiers after they've served.
Soldiers still possess...
No comment, no comment. What's this over? Get out of my...
It's the day before the big fight. We interview other fighters on the undercard.
What do you think of this guy with Barnick fighting? A Barnick what? I don't give a about a Barnick. I heard that bumbuckler stuff. I don't know about a Barnick.
When you fight one of these fights tomorrow with the military-grade prosthetic arm, how are you going to react to that?
Yeah, I'll fight that little cripple tomorrow. You know? He's a freak with his fake arm and but I don't lose. I'm not losing to anybody ever. You get your arm done.
Hell the yes. If this guy's gonna have a competitive advantage with the arm, I'll do it.
What do you think about these new post-human fighters?
They need to even out the playing field a bit. Just give us some armor or something. All you robots out there, you don't belong in this sport. You guys are cheaters. You know it too.
So how can you put other fighters at risk with an opponent like this?
Yeah, hold up. Each fighter clearly knows the dangers. I'm only concerned with their jobs. More of these post-humans are leaving the military. They're gonna take over the fight game. We're witnessing a new era of enhanced athletes. And it all started here with me.
The whole world is watching. The long way. No, it's undefeated. It's undefeated.
So, it's only a matter of time before the sport authority shuts this fight club down. What does that mean for the future of this sport?
Yeah, and it's illegal right now, and it will grow and become legal. Just like you've seen in MMA and boxing. You've seen it tonight. There's a growing market for this sport, baby. And you know what? Money talks. And I'm gonna make all of it.
Perhaps now is the end for regular humans, and the true beginning of the post-human era.
I'm the first of this kind. And let me tell you, the military ain't just stopped here. No, they've done all their insane shit. When the next generation gets released into society, that's when shit gets crazy.
Watch Dust. It is the business of the future to be dangerous.